What's up, everyone? It's Chris with Barbeque. Well, I had an outstanding response for my first video about this 28-inch Blackstone griddle. So since you liked it so much, I haven't touched this thing since that unboxing video. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a cleaning and a seasoning, get this thing ready for our first cook. Let's get going. Now, all the steps I'm doing today actually come directly from Blackstone. These are their recommended steps. So what I'm going to be doing is first doing a nice clean of this thing using some hot soapy water. Now, when we're seasoning, we're not just seasoning the surface to get a nice slick non-stick surface. We're seasoning the entire thing so that it doesn't get rust and it lasts out in the weather because it's outside nonstop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the lid so that I can get all the way around these corners right here. And taking off the lid's really easy. All you need is a half-inch socket and a screwdriver. So all it's holding the lid in on each side is a bolt, a nut, and a couple of washers. Once you get kind of fingered loose, you should be able to do it. Now let's take some hot soapy water and a sponge or something and just wash it down. Basically what this is doing is getting all the chemicals, any coating that's coming from the factory off of there. And also in shipping, I mean, this stuff is in plastic and cardboard, whatnot, so you just want to get all that gunk off of this. Now this is the first and last time you will use soap in this thing. If you're thinking about giving me a thumbs down because I'm using soap, again, these are directions directly from Blackstone, and this is the last time I'm going to use soap. Once this thing is seasoned up, you never use soap again. The next step in the process is to turn this thing on, high heat, and let it burn for about 15 minutes. This burns off anything remaining. During this time, you will notice some discoloration happening. That's okay. It's all part of the process. After you let this thing burn off anything that's left over, what you need to do now is oil it. So get yourself good roll towels and two or three. Man, this wind is killing me today, but we adapt and overcome. So basically just fold it together like that. And Blackstone recommends using flaxseed oil. You can use canola or peanut oil or something like that. And basically what we're gonna do is just get this ready. So like that. And basically you're just gonna give a nice light coat of oil on everything. Now you want these things to be small, thin coats. You don't want any thick spots. If you have thick oil spots right now, you're gonna create bubbles in your seasoning, and it's just gonna flake off over time. So make sure it's a nice thin coat. Go all the way around, sides, outside. This is also why we took off the lid, so we can get these corners out here. Guaranteed that every bit of this thing is seasoned, so it won't rust on you. Okay, once you know you have a nice thin layer, what you're gonna do is you're gonna let this oil burn off. So you wait until the smoke stops and do it again. So this thing has stopped smoking, do another coat. I do want to say that I'm not going to be using flaxseed oil for everyday cooking. This is only for the seasoning. I'm most likely going to be using canola oil every time I cook. But again, this is what Blackstone recommended for for seasoning oil. All right, so I've done that process 3 times, so this is gonna be the 4th time. Now, if people have talked about not using paper towels because they do leave this little bits of fabric or paper or whatever, so I don't care about that on those on the other steps. But on the last step, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a shirt that I've cut up. I'm gonna do the exact same process, maybe using just a little bit less oil, but then I'm using the shirt. That way, it doesn't leave any residue. When you're doing this, make sure you're going slow. Don't, because this is hot oil as soon as it hits the top. So you don't want any splashing. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but this color has definitely changed and almost like a art piece that can hang on the wall. This is how it looks after being seasoned. We have 4 coats of oil. Well, that's it. Sorry for the lighting. I don't do a lot of shooting outside, except for when I'm physically doing something, so I'm gonna have to figure out the times of day and whatnot, because my situation here needs to improve. But anyway, hey guys, I hope you like this. At this point, we're just gonna be letting this thing cool off and then putting the lid back on. I don't need to show you that, it was really simple. But if you like this, please give a thumbs up down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos on this Blackstone. I'm gonna be doing my first cook. I'll be doing my second cook. I'll be doing my 100th cook. So stick around. If you have any ideas, please let me down below what you'd like to see me cook. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Really easy way of seasoning your Blackstone so it'll last you for years. So it's like I always say, no matter what you got, no matter how you're gonna do it, just cook it. See ya.